Hello, and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be doing a little yoga for stress relief. This will help with feelings of like anxiety, if you've got a lot of tension in the body from maybe working or just moving around a lot or just always having something to do. Stress can be emotional as well. So we are going to tap into some yoga today that will hopefully help out with any of those issues you might be experiencing, okay? All right, let's get to it. So as usual, we're going to start at the top of the mat in mountain, grounding all four corners of the feet into the mat. And continue to breathe. Feel free to close down the eyes if you like. I'm just going to take some time to settle into this space, into this practice. And side out. Nice. On the next inhale, we're bringing arms high up above the head. Exhale down into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And on the exhale, we're stepping or jumping back into plank. From here, we're going to take one big breath. And on the exhale, into downward dog. And continue to breathe.
Feel free to pedal the legs out. Wiggle the hips from side to side. Wherever you are on your next inhale, make it a big one. And exhale, we're rippling forward back into plank. And all the way down into chaturanga. So you can knees, chest, chin, down to the mat, or you can go straight down.
Inhale up into cobra. And exhale down. Two more of these. Inhale up. Pull those shoulders back. And exhale down. One more. Inhale. Nice open heart. And exhale. On the next inhale, we're tucking the toes. Pressing back up into a plank. Take a breath. And exhale into downward dog. One breath here.
Wherever you are on your next exhale, we're going to step or jump back to the top of the mat.
Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, we're going to roll all the way back up into mountain. And exhale, hands down to heart center. And then back to mountain. Continue to breathe here, check in with your body. One more breath. Good, and on the inhale, hands come up to the sky. Exhale down into forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale, fold. We're going to stay here for just a few moments. Feel free to cross those elbows. Allow the head to hang heavy into ragdoll. Take one more breath here. Exhale on the side. Nice. I'm going to release those hands back to the mat and go ahead and step
step back into our plank. From here, we're just gonna drop the knees right down to the mat, into tabletop. So the shoulders are right above the wrists, hips right above the knees, okay? As close as you can get. Take a few reps here, just rocking back and forth, maybe side to side or in some circles to give some love to the wrists. You play around with it, see what movement works best for you. Pressing those fingertips into the mat. Nice, on the next exhale, we're gonna go ahead and find stillness back in our tabletop. On the inhale, we're opening the heart, belly button towards the mat, into cow. On the exhale, tucking the tailbone, rounding the spine into cat. Inhale, cow. Nice open heart. And exhale, cat. Inhale. And exhale. Continue doing these, just following along with your breath. Wherever you are on your next inhale, we're going to go ahead and come back to a neutral spine and tabletop. Take a breath here. Good. Next, we're going to take this left hand, bring it into the middle. Inhale that right hand right up to the sky. And we're going to exhale, thread that right hand down and through. Placing your head on the mat, your right shoulder on the mat. And continue to breathe. Hips nice and high here. If you want a bit of the extra stretch, you can take that left hand and bring it behind the back, or you can bring it to wrap around that front right here. Again, find whatever works for you and your body today, in your practice. Couple more breaths here. On your next exhale, make it a big one. All right, we're gonna bring that left hand back to the mat if it's not already there. Push up and inhale that right hand up to the sky, and exhale that right hand comes down onto the mat. Just a breath here. And from here, we're taking the right hand into the middle. Inhale that left hand up to the sky. And exhale, thread it down and through the right side. Allow your neck to be strong here. And go ahead and find whatever hand position works for you. Back to the mat. Pressing up, inhale that left one, and exhale that down. All right, we're back in our tabletop here. From here, I'm gonna walk my knees back a little bit, give me some room at the front. Take a breath, and on your
your exhale, we're gonna slowly walk those hands forward towards the top of the mat and allow that heart to melt towards the mat, right? Your chest does not have to touch the mat here, but if it does, that is just fine. But we are gonna rest these forearms on the mat here for a bit of support. And continue to breathe. If you want, you can maybe wiggle from side to side. This will add a bit of an opening in the shoulders. If that is not in your practice today, all good. Just find your stillness. Couple more breaths here. On your next inhale, make it a big one. And exhale, sigh it out. All right, from here, we're gonna just ripple forward onto the forearms, stretching the legs out, and we're coming into Sphinx. All right, again, the shoulders right above the elbow. Nice open heart here. Press the front of the hips into the mat. Squeeze those glutes. And again, you can find your stillness, or you can rock from side to side if you feel like you've got a little extra and continue to breathe here. Wherever you are in your next inhale, we're gonna bring those fingertips onto the mat. All right, so make a 10 with the hands. We're gonna inhale, press that heart open. Now, if your press stops here, all good. If it stops here, that's fine too, all right? Just listen to your body. The idea is not to hurt yourself, obviously. Just wanna see if we can kind of expand our comfort zone and bring a little more space into the body, okay? So we're inhaling, pressing up, nice open heart, and exhale back down. If you need to bring those hands a little wider too, maybe trying that out. We're inhaling up, and exhaling down, and one more. Inhale up, squeeze those glutes. Hold it, and exhale back down. Very good. From here, we're gonna take a little rest. Move our back. Stack those forearms, one on top of the other. And continue to breathe. Just taking a quick rest here. Rocking those hips from side to side. Very good. On the next inhale, we're bringing the head up, taking the hands to frame the chest, pressing back into our tabletop. All right, take a breath here. And from here, we're going to take those big toes to touch, open those knees wide on the mat, and press back into our child's pose. Again, just releasing some of that tension in the lower back from the stretch. And continue to breathe. Exhale, sigh it out. One more here, big inhale. And exhale, sigh. Nice. On your inhale, we're just gonna come back up into our tabletop. And from here, we're gonna transition into our pigeon. So we're gonna just take that left knee up off the mat. Press the knee and the hips forward. Stretch that right leg back. And inhale, open heart. Exhale down into your pigeon. Forearms come down. You can stay here. This is good for you. If you want a bit of an extra stretch, you can stretch it out. Come into your forearms, right? Just listen to your body. Just find a modification that works for you today, okay? Continue to breathe. To the hands if you're not already there. Nice open heart. Ooh. Squeeze that glute. And exhale. We're gonna just swing that right leg around. Stack it on top of the left. Inhale, nice open heart. And exhale, fold. You're gonna feel this one in the right glute here, okay? So take your time getting down there. Again, you can find stillness here. You can rock it out side to side. And exhale side. Press back up. Open the heart. And just go ahead and swing that left leg around. So if you need to work it around, that's just fine. Or if you want to try it without the hand, that is fine too. All right, open heart, you pigeon. And exhale it down. Exhale on the side. Here we're gonna go ahead and push back up. Open heart, squeeze that glute. Oh, so good. Now we're gonna go ahead and swing that left leg around. Stack it on top of the right. Inhale, open heart. And exhale, fold. Exhale side. Big inhale. And exhale side out. Nice. We're gonna walk those hands back up. Open that heart one more time. Oh, and bring it back to center. Right, I'm going this way. From here, we're inhaling the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, we're gonna take that right hand down to the left. And stretch it on to the right. Right, remember on this side, think up and over. That's supposed to over it. Alright, I'm gonna open up that left side there. And continue to breathe. inhaling back to the top and exhale to the left. Dropping that left hand down to the mat. Stretching up and over and loose. Up to the top. On the exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, nice open heart. Exhale, see if you can twist just a little bit further. You're just taking this time to check in with your body. See how you feel. Body feel. Nice. Next inhale, make it a big one. And exhale, sigh. Inhale, hands come up to the sky. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, nice open heart. See if you can twist just a little bit further. Not straining too hard. Not pressing too hard. Trying to get a big twist. Just whatever your body. Take one more breath. And exhale out. On the inhale, we're coming back up into center and exhale down to the knees. From here, we're going to take this left ear, drop it over to the left shoulder. And slowly forward and over to the right side. On your next exhale, we're just going to switch directions, rounding forward and down, and then to the left. And exhale to the other side. And exhale to the left. And exhale to the right one last time. On the inhale, we're bringing the head back up into center. From here, we're just going to roll those shoulders back. Nice big circles here. I can hear the pops in my shoulders. And exhale, switch directions. Beautiful. On your next exhale, we're going to go ahead and find stillness. Inhale, hands come up to the sky. And exhale, the thumbs down to the forehead. Repeat after me. On this day, I keep kind thoughts of myself and of others. I choose to focus on thoughts of peace and relaxation and positivity. On the next exhale, thumbs come down to the lips. As we say, I speak words of life, words of love, and words of truth on this day. May I speak words that are kind, that are helpful, and that inspire relaxation. And on your next exhale, thumbs come down to the heart center. My heart is open to giving and receiving love in all directions. I am at peace within my heart. Thumbs come back up to the forehead. As we bow, namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for allowing me to guide you in this practice. If this was helpful to you at all, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what kind of videos you'd like to see in the future. And I'll see you next time.